I think one of the things that we get wrong about goals is this idea that goals themselves are enough to motivate us all the time, every day, all the time. And that we're going to see that goal and that's going to be the thing that snaps us into, yeah, I just got to focus today. I don't think that's realistic because as human beings, our brains, our emotions aren't always in one fixed state. We have a lot of variation even throughout a day in where our emotional state is, where our focus and attention is, how much energy we have to apply to anything, what we're motivated by at that particular time. And if we're only looking at, oh, here's this list of to-dos, and I should be continually motivated all the time in the same way by just a list of to-dos, then I think that's one of the ways we set ourselves up to fail with just focusing on goals. This is where I think the other two players come in. Before I even get to my goals, I have to have both a vision and a story that precedes the to-do list. And when I have the vision, the story, and the goals, I recognize that depending on the state of mind that I'm in or the level of energy that I have, each one of those things could motivate me differently at that time. So some days I may be super motivated by the goal and just the idea of accomplishing this thing, getting that thing done, moving it across the finish line, crossing it off my list, saying I did this, I achieved this. But there are many days that that's not enough. It could be I've had so many things that I had to cross off the list, I just don't have any more energy just to do another thing. So on those days, it may be I need something that's kind of emotionally engaged me to keep moving forward. And on those days, it's the story. When I look at the story that I've written about, all right, where did I start and how is that ultimately going to change me or transform me? I get so much more motivated by that, by the emotion of that transformation, that it inspires me to move ahead. Other times, it's something else that's motivating me. Like maybe I'm so emotionally peaked and I'm emotionally drained, I'm emotionally fatigued. I really don't need to be excited in any way emotionally. I just need to sit and chill and zone out a little bit. Those are the days or the times when the vision inspires me. When really, even on those days where it looks like I'm not even doing much, I'm really kind of resting or in low energy mode, but I am meditating on that vision and I'm reaffirming in my own neural pathways, like, what is the end state? What is that future self going to be like? Not what are the steps to get there or what's the transformation, but just existing as if it's already real. Once I've had that time to just meditate in low energy, to really just sit in the vision, provides so much more power over the next few days and weeks that the story and the goals almost seem to happen themselves. When I have meditated deeply on the vision, that's usually when some synchronicity happens that then gives me a push to go forward with the goal in a way that I probably wouldn't have before. And those are what I call the manifestation moments. So I think the threefold vision, story, goals, I think that's really necessary when you're doing goal setting, because you have to account for the fact that you're not a machine that you can plug in a set of tasks and then it just gets carried out. You are a human being and there's going to be ebbs and flows and ups and downs in your emotional state, in your focus, in your energy levels. And having different things to anchor yourself on that corresponds to those different energy levels allows you to always keep the end outcome in mind, even though it doesn't always look like doggedly chasing a goal.